Hello and welcome to the prize giving of the third BAG Bagpipe Association of Germany online solo contest held in April 2021 via YouTube. It's been great to have this competition. My thanks go out to all participants for submitting their videos. We know it's always quite an effort to put together a nice video. You did great, and it's been wonderful to have so many of you in this competition. My thanks also go out to our adjudicators in piping, that's Callan Beaumont, Greg Canning, Graham Drummond, Chris Gray and Sarah Muir. For tenor drumming, that was Lauren Thompson. The bass drummers were adjudicated by Fergus Bryce and the side drummers by Anders Jensen. My thanks go in particular to two people who are instrumental in organizing these online competitions of the BAG, which is Maggie Schmitz and Dagmar Pester. Both are members of the board of the BAG, but this is a completely voluntary work that we all do, and they put in considerable effort to make this competition happen. They were supported by the solo piping board, the members of which are Anna Kummerlöw, Dagmar Pester and Martin Heinke, and by the drumming board, which is Fabian Renz and Oliver Bernhard. The whole event wouldn't have been possible without the support on the technical side by our webmaster Christoph Fischer, who compiled the videos to playlists, and by Karel Ooms, who made up the registration forms and programmed the interface for the online competition on bagev.de. In total, we had 114 participants with 278 submissions. They came from Germany, the Netherlands, Austria, Switzerland, the UK, the US, and Zimbabwe. 3 bands sent in a notable number of participants. 31 players came from St. John's College Pipe Band in Zimbabwe. 7 players from Nutscheid Forest Pipe Band in the west of Germany, and 6 players from Essen Highlanders Pipe Band in the north of Germany. Let me just briefly comment on the participants from St. John's College Pipe Band in Zimbabwe. There has been a slight hiccup in communication at the college, so that the videos submitted are perfect in almost all respects, but they are missing the start number, which is normally compulsory to mention at the beginning of the video. Despite that, we decided to let you participate. It's not an exclusion criteria, but we have had to decide that should you come into the prizes, you will share that prize with somebody who is fully compliant, and also that person who is fully compliant will receive the medal and the certificate, whereas you will receive a certificate only. Now let me come to the actual prizes. In piping, we will begin with the grade 5 slow air competition. Where there are more than 10 participants, I will read the first 5 prizes. Where there are less than 10, first 3. In this case, we had 22 participants in the grade 5 slow air competition. The adjudicator was Chris Gray, and 5th place goes to Bernd Bastas, 4th place to Kai Mangelsdorf, 3rd place to Michael Neuhaus, 2nd place to Franz Fischer, and 1st place to Karin Meyer. In the grade 5 March competition, we had 21 participants. The adjudicator was Greg Canning, and we have in 5th place Rainer Gulpen, who shares that prize with Imran Jaoma. In 4th place Katrin Grundmann. In 3rd place Leonore Prüfer. In 2nd place Ernst Steffel, and joint 1st place goes to Franz Fischer and Tungamirai Mukwasi. In the grade 4 2-4 March competition, we had 21 participants. It was adjudicated by Graham Drummond, and 5th place goes to Christoph Fischer. 4th place goes to Tamara van Bockhaven. Third place goes to Niels Schmidt. Second place to Karina Bleit. And first place to Inga Hartwig. In the grade 4 Strasbourg Reel competition, we had 19 participants. The adjudicator was Chris Gray, and fifth place goes to Frank Leiser. Fourth place to Niels Schmidt. Third place to Christoph Fischer. Second place to Philipp Burchardt. And first place to Tamara von Backhaven. In the grade 4 6-8 March competition, we had 20 participants. The adjudicator, Greg Canning, gave fifth place to Anja Morowski-Jeck, fourth place to Christoph Fischer, third place to Harald Mittelmann, second place to Ralf Schumm, and first place to Philipp Burchardt. In grade 3 March Strasbourg Reel, we had 10 participants. The adjudicator was Sarah Muir, and third place goes to Nadine Kern, second place to Stefan Paulik, and first place to Katrin Kossi. In grade 3 Slow Air and Jig, 10 participants. The adjudicator was Chris Gray, and he gave third place to Andreas Mühlhans, second place to Nadine Kern, and first place to Sean Kerr. In grade 2 March Strasbourg Reel, we had 9 participants. The adjudicator was Graham Drummond, and third place goes to Jochen van Drogen. Second place goes to Hans Grothusen, and first place goes to Andrea Jones. In the grade 2 hornpipe jig competition, we had 9 participants. It was adjudicated by Callum Beaumont, and he gave third prize to Hans Grothusen, second place to Jochen van Drogen, and first place to Andrea Jones. In grade 1 March Strasbourg Reel, 4 participants competed for the prizes. The adjudicator was Callum Beaumont, and third prize went to Eike Ferdinand C. Second prize to Esther Scheren, and first prize to Maggie Schmitz. In the grade 1 hornpipe jig competition, it was again 4 players taking part. The adjudicator was Greg Canning, and third place goes to Eike Ferdinand C. Second place to Kian Johnston, and first place to Maggie Schmitz. Congratulations to everybody in the light music. You did great, and congratulations especially to the prize winners, of course. In the Pibroch competition, in grade 4 Pibroch, we had 11 participants. The adjudicator was Chris Gray, and fifth place goes to Ralf Schumm. Fourth place goes to Jürgen Schrall. Third place to Nadine Kern. Second place Karina Bleit, and first place goes to Aaron Langwiesner. In the grade 3 Pibroch competition, we had 8 participants. The adjudicator was Sarah Muir, and third place goes to Harald Mittelmann. Second place to Christoph Fischer, and first place to Anja Morowski-Jeck. In grade 2 Pibroch, we had 4 participants. The adjudicator was Greg Canning, and third place goes to Niels Bosshammer. Second place to Andrea Jones, and first to Maggie Yeshovnik. Finally, grade 1 Pibroch, we had 4 participants. It was adjudicated by Callum Beaumont, and third place goes to Kian Johnston. Second place Dagmar Pester, and first place Maggie Schmitz. We now come to the open competition, but well, first of all, of course, congratulations to all winners in the Pibroch competitions. In the open grade, the competition was open to anybody from any grade previously, and open to people otherwise competing in the professional competitions. In the open grade March Strasbourg Reel, we had 7 participants. It was adjudicated by Greg Canning, and third place goes to Kian Johnston. Second was taken by Maggie Schmitz, and first was achieved by Anna Kumalov. In the open hornpipe jig competition, we had again 7 participants. The adjudicator was Sarah Muir. Third place goes to Maggie Schmitz. Second place to Kian Johnston, and first place to Anna Kumalov. The Pibroch competition in the open grade had 6 participants. It was adjudicated by Callum Beaumont, and third place goes to Peter Crow, second place to Maggie Schmitz, and first place to Anna Kumalov. In the open grade medley competition, we had 7 participants. It was adjudicated by Graham Drummond, and third place goes to Maggie Schmitz, second to Anna Kumalov, and first to Kian Johnston. Finally, in the open grade, the 6-8 March competition had 12 participants. It was adjudicated by Sarah Muir, and 5th place goes to Jochem van Drogen, 4th place to Peter Crow, 3rd place to Maggie Schmitz, 2nd place to Kian Johnston, and 1st place to Anna Kumalov. We also had a practice chanter competition, obviously for beginners. We had 2 competitions, one the slow air, the other the march. In the slow air competition, we had 17 participants. It was adjudicated by Sarah Muir, and the 5th place goes to Peter Köchig, 4th place to Jessica Clement, 3rd place Lucy McGregor, 2nd place Tim Blom, and 1st place Anna Risse. In the march competition for practice chanter, we had 14 participants. Chris Gray did the adjudication, and 5th place was Tim Blom jointly with Elton Jim Washer. Thorsten Wanders took 4th, Lucy McGregor 3rd place, and 2nd place Peter Köchig. 1st place was taken by Brendan Kalonga with Anna Risse. Sorry, I made a small mistake here. So 2nd place goes to Peter Köchig together with Callum Smith, and 1st place goes to Anna Risse together with Brendan Kalonga. That were all the Piper competitions. Again, congratulations to all prize winners and all participants. I shall now proceed to the tenor drumming competition that was adjudicated by Lauren Thompson throughout. In the 2-4 March tenor drummers beginner competition, we have 2nd place by Lisa Scholz together with Wade McShaw, and 1st place Susan Hovedang together with Tanenda Mashaia. Tenor drummer beginners competition 3 and 4 March. 2nd was Sarah Michelle Kirschner, and 1st place Lisa Scholz. In the tenor drummer beginner competition 4-4 March, 2nd place goes to Lisa Scholz together with Wade McShaw, and 1st place to Sarah Michelle Kirschner together with Bongali Zulu. In the tenor drum open competition hornpipe jig, 2nd place went to Sean Pickworth, and 1st place to Sean Patel. In the open competition march by reel, 3rd place was taken by Sean Pickworth, 2nd Nicholas Q, and 1st Shakir Usman. Again, congratulations to everybody in the tenor drumming competitions. In bass drumming, Fergus Bryce was the adjudicator, and we had a 2-4 March beginner competition, which was taken 2nd place by Martin Forster and 1st place by Lisa Scholz. Lisa Scholz also took 1st place in the 3-4 March and 4-4 March beginners competitions. In the open bass drumming competition for hornpipe jig, we have a joint 1st place by Markus Kramer with Kutsai Tarovana. In the bass drum open competition, Masters by Reel, Kutsai Tarovana took 1st place. Congratulations to everybody in bass drumming. Now the side drummers, they were adjudicated by Anders Jensen. And in the 3-4 March beginners competition, 3rd place was taken by Ryan Ushevekunze, 2nd place by Kai Schwalbach, and 1st place by Aaron Kossen. In the 4-4 beginners March competition, Kai Schwalbach took 2nd place and Aaron Kossi took 1st place. In the intermediate 2-4 March competition, third place went to Sean Patel, second place to Daniel Schönenberger, and first place to Toby French. In the 4-4 intermediate March competition, third place went to Daniel Schönenberger, second place to Tinashe Chirambanegomo, and first place to Toby French. In the 6-8 March intermediate, Sean Patel took second place and Toby French took first place. And in the advanced hornpipe jig competition, Jan-Hendrik Stachel took third place. Second place went to Christoph Rinas and first place to Kees Kunze. In the advanced March Strasbourg wheel competition, Alison Ashford took third place, Christoph Rinas second place, and Kees Kunze first place. That's it for the side drumming, and in fact that's it for all competitions that we had at this third BAG online competition. Congratulations to everybody who took part. Congratulations especially to everybody in the prizes. And thanks to everybody for making this competition possible, being a part of it as participants, as adjudicators or organizers. And we look forward to having you all in our fourth online competition, which will take place in about 3 to 4 months. Please follow bagev.de on the internet or our Facebook pages to not miss out on that next online competition. And we hope you enjoyed yourselves a lot and see you soon.